So friends, welcome back to this session on valuation revision that we are doing. We have before the break discussed till rule number 31A in fact. Now can we go ahead and discuss 32 onwards? So rule number 32 is talking about, yes, rule number 32, just one second. Rule number, yes, 32 is talking about check determination of value in respect of certain supplies. Okay, and it overrides other rules of valuation. Okay, now 32 is, of course, as I discussed with you, it's optional. What issues it covers? 1. Foreign currency. 2. Air travel agent. 3. Life insurance business. And 4. Supply of second hand goods. These are the most important things to be covered in rule number 32. And of course vouchers, coupon, that is very simple, that is very straightforward. Okay, so let's start with foreign currency. Check. In foreign currency means I'm talking about foreign exchange services. Okay, literally foreign exchange services that AD gives. AD means authorized dealer. Okay, authorized dealer gives foreign exchange services. We are talking about that. Or we are talking about a bank giving foreign exchange services. Friends, there are two methods in this. One method is, okay, one method is, you can say, non-presumptive. That is method 1 described here. Method 2 is presumptive. Okay, presumptive means it is based on slabs. So it depends on you which method you want to follow. You means the dealer, it depends on him. So in the exam it will be given to you that which type of method they want to follow. Now if one of the currencies exchanged is INR in method 1, then what you do is check the difference between Reserve Bank of India reference rate. So value of supply is difference between buying rate or selling rate of currency and RBI reference rate for that currency. Okay, and of course that is multiplied by number of currencies exchanged. Okay, and if RBI reference rate is not available, then you take 1% of amount of Indian rupees received or given. Okay, that is the point. Then you go to option. Okay, there will be one more case here, that is neither of the currencies exchanged is INR. Got it? Neither of the currencies exchanged is INR. Rupees is not involved. Means agent in India has given, say, Australian dollars and accepted US dollars. Then what will be done? You will take 1% of lesser of the amount person would have got converting currencies in INR. Means that Australian dollars will be converted to INR notionally and US dollars will be converted to INR notionally, and whichever is less of that you will take 1%. Okay, so that completes your rule 32's foreign exchange services case 1 and case 2 in method 1. Method 2 is, but before going to method 2, I think we should do question on method 1. Okay, see the question on method 1. See this question. Okay, Messrs ME Limited Jaipur is authorized money changer. Okay, is authorized money changer registered under FEMA 1999. it enters into following transactions of money changing. Sold 10,000 US dollars at 71. Okay, that's the first transaction he's doing. He's selling 10,000 US dollars at 71. When RBI reference rate is 70, means it's selling at profit of how much? He's selling at profit of rupees 1 per dollar. Can you see? So 71 minus 70, 1 rupees per dollar is the profit. And how many units are exchanged? 10,000 US dollars are exchanged. So 1 into 10,000, that is 10,000. Did you understand? Answer for first one is 10,000. Agreed? Friends, waiting for your response in the chat window. Yes, very good, very good. Either switch on your videos or reply in the chat window, either of the two. Okay. Next, purchase 1000 euros at 1 euro is equal to 70, and euros exchange RBI reference rate is 71. So how much profit is being earned? Profit being earned is again 1, and 1 into 1000. So answer will be 1000. Agreed? Yes. So this way you have to keep on doing it. This is your, method 1, where you have not gone for that slab based system. Third, purchase 1000 GBP at 1 GBP is 99. Now reference rate is 100. So again, coincidentally, profit is 1, and 1 into 1000 will again be 1000. Do you agree with me? Then friends, this point, sold 50,000 units of currency ABC. You can't see any reference rate for currency ABC. Now what will you do? Now you will check how much rupees are involved. Rupees involved in total are 50,000 into 15. So 50,000 into 15, of that you will take 1%. So what is 50,000 into 15? Into 1%, check, that becomes your assessable value. Do you agree with me? Wonderful, wonderful. And friends, sold 9680 US dollars for 6,800 GBP. So now none of the currency exchanged is rupees. So what you do is convert 9680 US dollars in rupees, also convert 6,800 GBP in rupees by applying this RBI reference rate. So 9680 into 70 and 6800 into 100. Then take whichever is less, and of that less amount you take 1%. Check. So 6776, and your final assessable value will be sum total of all these values, and you will calculate 18% GST on that. It's given in the question, the rate of GST. Yes, so very much a probable question, such type of question. Will you be able to answer? Wonderful, wonderful, very good. Then friends, when we talk about method 2, okay, which is based on slabs, or you can call it as presumptive basis, when the currency exchanged, okay, just find how much rupees are involved. If rupees involved are up to rupees 1 lakh in that transaction, then take 1% of that money involved, or 250 rupees, whichever is higher. If it is between 1 lakh to 10 lakh, then you know on first 1 lakh you should take 1000 rupees, and on balance which fall between 1 lakh to 10 lakh, you should take at 0.5%. And when we talk about above 10 lakhs, then on first 1 lakh, you should calculate at 1%, which is 1000. Next 9 lakh at 0.5%, which is 4500. So 5500 on first 10 lakhs, and above 10 lakh at, yes, above 10 lakh you should calculate at 0.1%. Yes, but whatever happens, it cannot exceed rupees 60,000. That's the nice part of it. Maximum accessible value for this transaction will be rupees 60,000. Okay, so that is how you will do valuation for the foreign currency, foreign exchange rather. See one question based on this. 12th question on page 70. 12th question on page 70. Check. Messrs. MNO Limited, Delhi is an authorized money changer registered under FEMA 1999. It has entered the following transaction of supply of money changing: 600 transactions of conversion of dollars into rupees. Okay, amount involved is 20,000 per transaction. So what will you do? 20,000 means it is not exceeding rupees 1 lakh. So you will take 1% of 20,000. Is it how much? 1% of 20,000, 200 rupees. But you can't go with 200, you have to go with 250, because 200 or 250, whichever is higher. But friends, 250 is accessible value for one transaction. How many such transactions? 600 such transactions. So can you take 250 into 600? Is it 1,50,000? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Next, 500 transactions of conversion of dollars into rupees, of rupees 1 lakh per transaction. Now we are going to 1 lakh per transaction. So 1 lakh into 1%, that will be 1000. 1000 or 250. 1000 or 250. Yes, whichever is of course higher. So 1000 per transaction. So 1000 into 500. Check. 5 lakhs. Very good. 200 transactions of conversion of INR in dollars of 5 lakh per transaction. So 5 lakh per transaction means up to 1 lakh, you know, 0.1%, which is 1%, which is 1000. On next 4 lakhs, that is 1 lakh to 5 lakh. On next 4 lakh, at calculate 0.5%, it should be 2000. So 2000 plus earlier 1000, 3000, 3000 rupees into 200 transactions. Check whether you are getting 6 lakh rupees. Yes, no? Yes. Wonderful. Next, 100 transactions of conversion of euro into rupees of 500 lakh per transaction. When I am talking about 500 lakh per transaction means 5 crore. So on first 10 lakh, I know 5,500. Next 490 lakhs. So 490 lakhs into 0.1%. 490 lakhs means 4 crore 90 lakhs into 0.1%. Yes, 49,000. 49,000 plus earlier what? 49,000 plus earlier 5,500, 54,500 into 100 such transactions. Check. So that is how this type of valuation is done. Agreed? All of you understood it? And lastly, it's a 1 crore rupees transaction, 100 lakhs. So up to 10 lakhs, you know, is 5,500. Next 90 lakhs at 0.1% will be 9,000. 9,000 plus 5,500 will be 14,500. 14,500 into 300. It will be 43 lakh 50,000. Take total of all the values and you will get assessable value now. Final assessable value you will get, and you will calculate GST on that at 18%. Okay. Check. All those who are doing this for the first time have promised me to do this all things in a notebook. I'm just a reminder for all of you. Those who have already done it in the main batch, just sit back and revise it. I hope all of you are on track. Yes, wonderful. Okay, chalo. Let's go to next point. Air travel agent. Do you remember, for air travel agent, the optional basis of valuation is whatever is the basic fare of that 5% in case of domestic booking will be deemed as his assessable value, and in case of international bookings 10% of basic fare. Agreed? So see the questions. If there is a airline company who is selling tickets for transportation of passengers to Singapore and other foreign countries, total amount which they have charged is 30 lakhs, of which 10 lakh is towards passenger taxes. So how much would you say in this case is basic fare? You cannot say basic fare is 30 lakh. Basic fare is 30 lakh minus 10 lakh, 20 lakh. And what will be the assessable value according to this rule? Assessable value according to this rule will be 10% of 20 lakhs. So is it 2 lakh rupees? And is your GST on that at 18% 36,000? Check. It is 36,000. Check. And finally, another question on that of domestic booking. Can you see question on that based on domestic booking of Kamal Associates? What is the basic fare in this case of Kamal Associates in 14th question? Basic fare, as you can see, is 80 lakh rupees. 90 lakhs minus 10 lakh. Now tell me, on that how much will be your commission, means deemed value as per rule 32? Deemed value will be at 5%. Is it 4 lakh rupees? Yes. And calculate GST at 18%, which is 72,000. Agreed? GST is 72,000. Very good. So this way we complete what? We complete our air travel agent services. Can we go to life insurance business? Yes, let's go to life insurance business. Now, what happens in case of life insurance business? Check. If it is a policy with only risk cover, if it's a policy with only risk cover, that is term policy. You all know that in case of term policy, entire premium charged from policyholder will be the value, isn't it? Means what I'm telling you is, you are just taking a term policy, okay? Means 100% of premium which you pay goes towards securing your life. So in that case, entire premium is equal to assessable value. But you know, there are endowment plans. In endowment plans, out of your premium, only some amount goes towards life insurance and some majority of the amount goes towards your savings, and it is returned to you in the future, isn't it? So you all know this type of things. In endowment, what happens? In endowment, you are paying premium for securing your life, plus in future you get the money back. That is endowment. In term, you don't get the money back. So term is 100% life insurance product. So entire premium in term is towards, you know, life insurance. So entire premium will be assessable value. But in endowment, when it's a single premium annuity policy, means only once you are paying the premium and then after 10 years, 15 years, you get the money back. In that case, 10% of premium is assessable value. Means friends, let me check your understanding. According to government, how much goes towards savings? Deemed according to government, how much? Yes, wonderful. 90% goes towards savings. Very good. In normal endowment policy plans, means which is not single premium, in that case, in first year 25% of premium, in first year 25% of premium is your value, and from second year onwards it goes down to 12.5%. Means how will you remember this? Heavy amount 25% is towards premium in the first year, and next year onwards it gets half of that. And most simple is where allocation is mentioned in the policy, where in the policy it is mentioned that so much is towards savings, then to it is straightforward, na? So much is towards savings and so much is towards policy, means life insurance. So you will pay GST only on the life insurance part, isn't it? Did you understand? Please let me know quickly in the chat window. Yes. Now we are coming to a LIC's question. So in this LIC's question, first thing, LIC has issued general policies. In this general policies, total premium collected is 12,000 lakhs. Okay. Friends, out of 12,000 lakhs, first year premium is 5,000 lakhs. So out of this 5,000 lakhs, how much should be the assessable value? Yes, first year premium is 5,000 lakhs. So 5,000 lakhs into 25%, 1250 lakhs will be the assessable value. But so how much is your balance? That means subsequent year's premium. Means this year when you received 12,000 lakh as premium, 5,000 was first year's premium. How much was subsequent year's premium? 7,000 lakhs. Very good. Very good, Dishit. 7,000 lakhs into 12.5% will be the value. That is 875 lakhs. Check. Check. So I have explained you here everything. 1250 and 875. Wonderful. Then single premium annuity policy is 850 lakhs. So what will you do with out of 850 lakhs? How much will you? 10%. So is it 85? Check. 85. Next, only risk cover policies is of 500 lakhs. So in only risk cover policies, 100% will be the assessable value. Wonderful. Okay. So take 100%. And lastly, variable insurance policies where total premium collected is 8,000 lakhs, but 80% of the amount is allocated for investments on behalf of policyholder, for which policyholder is given separate breakup in premium receipts. So 80% is for investments, means savings. So only 20% is towards risk appetite, means life insurance product. So 1,600. So take that 1,600 and tell me finally what's your assessable value. Finally, your assessable value is 4,310 lakhs if you take total of all. But did you understand how did we arrive at each and every figure? So this is now a upcoming question in your exams. Okay, I would not be surprised if it is asked without changing the figures also. Clear? समझ में आ रहा है ना? You are understanding, right? Can you please explain first point? Yes, sure. For sure, I'll explain you first point. Anisha, if I've understood you right, first point means from the question, the first point you're saying, right? Yes. So Anisha, tell me, I'll cross question you. How much is your premium on various endowment policy in the first point? Your premium is how much in the first point? No, not 85. In the first point, what's your premium? Yes, check Anand's answer. It is 12,000 lakhs. Now, do you agree, Anisha? Your premium in first point, that is, premium collected by LIC is 12,000 lakhs. Yes. Out of 12,000 lakhs, they are saying, see, 12,000 lakhs is overall premium you got in your kitty. But out of that, what is first year's premium? Means from those policyholders who have just taken out the policy. How much is their premium? Their premium is, Anisha, 5,000 lakhs. Do you agree? Yes. So government is saying in the rules that out of 5,000 lakhs, value will be 25%. So value will be 1,250 lakhs. Do you agree? Yes, no? Yes, very good. And Anisha, so how much will be premium which is paid by such policyholders who are existing with you? So it is subsequent premium for those policyholders. So how much is such premium? Such premium is 12,000 minus 5,000 equal to 7,000 lakhs. So on 7,000 lakhs, according to the rule, how much is the assessable value? 12.5%. So 875. Got it. Wonderful. So this way, if anyone has doubt, please keep on asking. I'll be more than delighted to solve it. Fantastic. Shall we go ahead? Because this batch is not Om Bhat Swaha, you understand. It's not like that. It should really help you, okay? You should. Last point you want me to tell, Priya? In last point, what happened is, in the agreement done between insurance company and insured, in the agreement done, it was said that 80% will be towards savings, that is investments. So Priya, tell me, how much will be towards policy means life insurance 20%, exactly. So 20% is your assessable value, because that is recovered for service of life insurance. And what is recovered for service of life insurance, only on that GST is collected. Agreed? Priya, understood? Wonderful. Chalo, let's go ahead, friends. Let's go ahead. Okay. What happens in case of second hand dealers? Okay, second hand goods ke dealers are the dealers of second hand goods. What they will do is they will purchase, say, motor vehicle from someone, and then they will sell it. Point is, they purchased for 2 lakh rupees motor vehicle from unregistered person, and now they are refurbishing it and selling for 2,50,000. So friends, tell me, what is the value addition done by them in this whole transaction? What's the value addition done by them? They purchased a motor vehicle for 2 lakh and they are selling it for 2.5 lakhs. Exactly. So value addition done is only 50,000. So assessable value will be 50,000. So check what happens in this case is assessable value is selling price minus purchase price. Okay, when ITC is not available. Obviously, it is purchased from unregistered person, so ITC is not available. Correct? Got the point, all of you? Yes. And interesting cases, okay, for the earlier see this 16th question, you check 16th question first. Mr. Rohan is engaged in buying and selling of second hand cars in Jaipur. During the month of December 18, he supplied a used car after some processing at rupees 6 lakhs, which he had purchased from customer at 5,40,000, and no ITC has been availed on such purchase. So can you tell me what's the value addition? 60,000, exactly. So that is your assessable value. Wonderful, wonderful. That's your assessable value. Now, what would your answer be if purchase price is 6,20,000? Means purchase for 620 and sold for 6 lakhs. Then what will happen? Ignore, exactly, nil. It cannot be negative. Okay. Understood, all of you? Friends, I will give you 2 minutes. Read this point, okay, which you see on your screen of repossessed goods. Okay, I'll just have a sip of water and come. You just go through this. Repossessed goods are being sold. Okay, see friends, I'm back. See, basic will remain same. Sale price minus purchase price. What has happened is, bank gave you loan. Bank gave individual a loan, so that person purchased the car using that loan amount, but he could not repay the EMI. So what bank did? Bank took his car. Why bank took his car? because that was a security against which he has taken the loan. So bank took his car to recover the loan and bank sold it off so that bank can settle the account. Did you understand? Yes or no? The transaction. Now point is, for the bank is now actually selling second hand goods. It could be any goods. Car is just example. Bank is actually selling second hand goods. But for those second hand goods, does bank have actual purchase price? Bank, my dear friends, does not have actual purchase price, because bank has just repossessed the goods from the defaulting borrower, isn't it? Bank has repossessed the goods from defaulting borrower. So in this case, what will be the purchase price of such goods? That's the question. What will be purchase value of such goods? That's the question. So purchase price in hands of such borrower will be what? Purchase value in hands of such bank will be what? So it will be original purchase cost. Originally who purchased? The borrower. So that minus 5 percentage points for every quarter or part thereof. It's just like depreciation. In short, depreciation will be provided at 5% every quarter or part thereof from the date of purchase and date of disposal. Okay, that's how it is done. I am going to take you through its question, okay, so that you understand it in much depth. And after that, we are going to do 33. That's it. So simple is valuation. C1 question. Pay attention properly. Mr. X purchased the motor car on 1st October 2018 for 20 lakhs. It is immaterial that 80% of the purchase price of car was financed by Easy Finance. Immaterial point. Loan was payable in 60 monthly installments. Immaterial point. Mr. X defaulted in repayment of loan and Easy Finance Limited repossessed the car. Car was disposed on 10 December 2019 for 15,50,000. Now friends, what did you understand? What is 15,50,000? Yes, what is 15,50,000? For whom are we calculating the assessable value? Very good, Ketki. For whom are we calculating the assessable value? We are calculating assessable value for Easy Finance Limited. Wonderful. Yes. So for Easy Finance Limited, what's the selling price? Selling price is 15,50,000. But what is the purchase price? For Easy Finance Limited, purchase price cannot be 20 lakhs. Purchase price cannot be nil. Okay. Point is, we will have to compute purchase price, deemed purchase price. What is the original purchase price? 20 lakhs. Isn't it? But is the car used for some time between date of purchase and date of sale? Yes. Between date of purchase and date of sale, it is used for how many quarters? Calculate the quarters. 5 quarters. Wonderful. How 5? One ending 31st December 18 and other 4 of 2019. 5 quarters including part thereof. What is 5 into 5? 25. Please do one thing. 20 lakhs minus 25% of 20 lakhs. Is it 15 lakhs? So deemed purchase cost, friends, deemed purchase cost for Easy Finance is 15 lakhs. Its selling price was 15,50,000 and deemed purchase cost is 15 lakhs. So assessable value will be 50,000. Agreed? This is also one of the questions in queue, in line, to be asked by your examiner. Will you be able to answer such question? Wonderful, wonderful. Build that confidence. Build that confidence that these things seem to be normal for you. Okay, that much confidence you should build. Okay, let's go ahead now. This way you can manage your rule number 32. Now 34, 35 we already discussed. What remains is 33. Are you there with me for 33? 33 is a very simple logic. Whatever is recovered by a supplier as agent, देखो see what I am saying. I am supplying a service to you. For supplying that service to you, whatever I procure as your agent, that is called as, you know, recovered amount recovered from you as a pure agent. Means I am your chartered accountant. I am paying for you advance tax of 1 lakh rupees. Actually, who should pay advance tax? It's your advance tax. You should pay your advance tax. But you are roaming in Singapore, Malaysia, Mauritius. You call me and tell me that, oh my trustworthy friend, please pay 1 lakh. Then when I come back to India, I will reimburse you your 1 lakh rupees plus professional fees of 5,000 rupees for calculating that advance tax. Now friends, tell me, in this case, what is assessable value? 1 lakh, 5,000, 1 lakh 5,000 or 5,000? Exactly 5,000. But how much I am recovering from the client? I am recovering from the client 1 lakh 5,000. Will I be allowed to exclude that 5,000 rupees? Absolutely. Will I be allowed to exclude that 1 lakh rupees? Absolutely yes. Because that 1 lakh is recovered as pure agent. Agreed? So this all is explained to you in this pure agent. Okay. See the famous Rolly-Polly question. Rolly-Polly question is a CA final question, also asked in CS professional ones. But on similar lines, they can ask you a question of pure agent. Okay. So friends, I'm going to show you the question. We are going to solve the question. But I would like to tell you, those who have ordered this book, Tables and Charts, how many of you have ordered here Tables and Charts book? Yes. Murasa, Sushma, Anisha, Dishit, so many of you. So I'm happy to tell you that today the final copies have reached us, and exactly timeline we are following, and tomorrow the dispatch will start, and it should reach to you max by 30. Okay, max by 30 November it should reach you as promised. It will be reaching before that only, but by 30 November max it will reach you. Okay, so tell me, does it help you? Tell me. Everything at one glance you will be able to see. Okay, what you are seeing right now here is that from that book only. Chalo, let's now do a question on what? Do a question on pure agent. Resale if borrower is registered. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Then normal valuation. Okay. Sir, in case of repossessed goods and second-hand goods, if an information like GST including in the purchase value, then what we should do? Okay. Ignore if I am ignore it. Am I right? Okay. Wait. Let me analyze the question. In case of repossessed goods and second-hand goods, if an information like GST price is given including GST, then what we should do? Okay. First of all, in second-hand goods, this issue will not happen. Okay. In second-hand goods, what is happening is, suppose there is ABC Motors and you are an unregistered person. ABC Motors is purchasing from you for 2 lakhs and selling for 2,50,000. When they are purchasing from you for 2 lakhs, you are the supplier, but you are not registered, so you are not charging GST. Agreed, Karthik? So there is no question of GST when that ABC Motors is purchasing. Got it? And the whole question is at the time of selling, on what price they should charge GST. So for that, answer is sale price minus purchase price. Did you understand? Yes, wonderful. And what about repossessed goods? In case of repossessed goods, yes, you will have to take into consideration the GST element, because the unregistered person did not claim ITC. Got it? But anyways, they will not complicate it so much, so don't worry about that. Okay, chalo, let's focus on this issue now. Especially all new students, pay attention. Rolly-Polly Manufacturers Limited, registered in Mumbai, is manufacturer of footwear. It imports footwear making machine from US. Rolly-Polly Manufacturers Limited wants to avail services of Rudra Logistics, a licensed custom broker with its office at Ahmedabad, in meeting all legal formalities for getting the machine cleared from customs station. Rolly-Polly Manufacturers Limited also authorizes Rudra Logistics to incur on its behalf expenses in relation to clearance of imported machine from customs station and bringing the same to its warehouse at Mumbai. Okay. These expenses would be reimbursed by Rolly-Polly to Rudra Logistics. In short, friends, Rudra Logistics would be incurring some expense on behalf of Rolly-Polly. Got it? Who is acting as pure agent in this case? Who is the supplier of service? Who is the supplier of service? Rudra Logistics. Yes, it is acting as pure agent. In addition, Rolly-Polly Manufacturers Limited will also pay agency charges to Rudra Logistics for services rendered by it. Okay, check. These are all the information given. Agency charges is 5 lakh. Unloading of machine at Kandla Port, Gujarat. So what I have kept like this is incurred as agency charges, is incurred as pure agent and is recovered. Port charges, actually port charges, who was supposed to pay? Who was supposed to pay port charges? Rolly-Polly. Exactly. How Rudra Logistics Ketki? Rolly-Polly was supposed to pay port charges. Dock dues, Rolly-Polly. Okay, this charges for transport of machine, Rolly-Polly. So Rolly-Polly was supposed to pay all these expenses. But who has paid for time being? For time being, who has paid? Rudra Logistics. How is it comparable to advanced tax example? I charged 5,000 fees for calculating your advanced tax. This is that 5,000 amount. And I paid 1 lakh of your advanced tax. This is that advanced tax amount which you reimbursed me. Agreed? Friends, did you understand? Yes. And check hotel expense, traveling expense, telephone expense. If I tell you that 5,000 rupees is my amount for calculating your advance tax, plus my phone bill of 100, plus my conveyance of 400, then assessable value can't be 5,000. Then assessable value will be 5,500. Isn't it? Any expenses which are incurred in relation to supply. What happens for expenses incurred in relation to supply? Yes, expense incurred in relation to supply will be included. So you include this hotel expense, traveling expense and telephone expense. Those are incurred in order to give the service. So 5 lakh plus 45,000 plus 50,000 plus 2,000 becomes your assessable value. So your assessable value is going to be 5,97,000. Did you all understand? Yes. And one more sub question is asked here. That's very interesting. Would your answer be different if Rudra Logistics charges 13 lakh as lump sum for clearing the imported machine from custom station and bringing the same to the warehouse of Rolly Poly Manufacturers Limited? Means I am not giving breakup as Rudra Logistics. As Rudra Logistics, I am not giving any breakup. I am directly saying that pay me 13 lakh rupees. What happens? What is the assessable value in that case? In that case, friends, assessable value is directly 13 lakh rupees. Okay, I'll tell you one example. You are a company secretary and you incorporate a company. Suppose legal charges for incorporation is 10,000 and you charge fees of 5,000 and you show this separately in the invoice, then what is the assessable value? Legal charges are 10,000 and you charge 5,000. You show this separately in the invoice. Very good. So assessable value will be 5,000. How much will you collect from customer? You will collect from customer 15,000. Wonderful. You have understood the point very well. This is first case. Another CS is there. He directly quotes incorporation of company 15,000 as one line single item in his invoice. Then what is the assessable value in that case? Wonderful. 15,000. So we are ending today's session on a very positive note. You have understood it very well. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I hope all of you understood all the points discussed today. Don't immediately leave the meeting. A question answer will happen for 5 minutes. Then you can leave the meeting. Understood all of you? Can you please switch on the cameras? कि सो गए आप सब लोग? You are sleeping or you are awake? 19 of you are there. Good. Understood. Very good. Question answers. Let me answer. Let me ask you. Let me ask questions. You answer. Question number 1. Simple questions. Okay. Question number 1. If supplier and recipient of supply are related to each other, then which rule should I go to? Supplier and recipient of supply related to each other, then I should go to rule number 28. Very good. Not 27, 28. Okay. If supply is done by principal to agent, then which rule I should go to? Rule number 29. If supply is between distinct persons means head office branch or one office to another office having same PAN, then I should go to rule number 28. Same that of related person. Very good. If I am importing a service, and I am liable to pay GST on reverse charge basis, and that person has billed me in dollars, by referring to which rule I should find my rate of exchange? No. Only Karthik has given correct answer. 34. You did not understand my point. Okay. I am talking about which rate of exchange to apply. Which rate of exchange to apply for converting foreign exchange in rupees. That's given in rule number 34. Very good. Now I will ask you like this. Name of my agency is Thomas Cook, and you are traveling to France. So you want that currency. Euros you want. So you come with rupees. You give me rupees, I give you euros. Okay, in this that means I have given you a service. Now please tell me which rule I will go to. Here the answer is 32. Understood? You understood difference, na? So don't immediately jump to foreign currency means 32. Foreign currency exchange rate determination 34. Value determination in case of forex, foreign exchange services 32. Okay, lottery winnings. Lottery winnings in the lottery service. Which rule we'll talk about? 31 capital A. Ulka 31 capital A. Very good. Then what does 35 talk about? 35 talks about, yes, when amount given is exclusive or inclusive. When amount given is inclusive of GST, then how will you calculate GST? Okay, that's the point. So GST amount is equal to, you know that formula. Anyway, what does 15(3) talk about? Section 15 subsection 3. Section 15 subsection 3 is talking about actually exclusions in GST. Exclusions in GST is discount on satisfaction of how many conditions can you exclude the discount which is given after supply? Very good. 3 conditions. The terms of the discount should be existing at the time of supply. Second, it should be relatable to the invoice, the discount which is given. And lastly, most important condition, ITC attributable to discount should be reversed by recipient of supply. Okay? Yes, very good, very good. Logically understand it, logically remember it, practice questions, don't take tension. Zero tension you should take, huh? Zero tension. Tension has never helped anyone. Tension is an energy converted into studies. Tension is good, converted into studies. Okay, it's good if you immediately convert it into positive. Tension is energy. Tension is energy converted in positive. क्या करते हो? स्प्रिंग को दबाते हो तो टेंशन देते हो, छोड़ते हो तो वो बाउंस करती है, राइट? यही है, आपको अब छोड़ना है, उस टेंशन की एनर्जी को कन्वर्ट करना है, ठीक है, इन स्टडीज. Okay, as a chartered accountant, when I was studying back in 2011, did I get tension while studies? 100% yes. Did I feel confused while studies? 100% yes. Is it normal? Yes. Will all India rank also feel that? Yes. So it's very normal. ऐसा कोई सुपर ह्यूमन बीइंग नहीं बना है कि who will just walk through all the exams. So it's absolutely fine to go through all these emotions. Point is, what I said is, go through these emotions, don't stick to those emotions. Got the point, na? Don't stick to those emotions, just observe those emotions and let them go away. Agreed? ये बहुत important है. This is very important. I know you don't have only one subject, you have many subject to studies. Okay, as I'm telling you, simple funda is, before sleeping today, decide agenda for tomorrow. As you get up, don't give mind any other task, any other time to think. Just pounce on the subject and start studying the subject. That is the meaning of converting tension into पॉजिटिव एनर्जी. आज सोने से पहले, आज से सोने से पहले डेली, टू द एक्सटेंट पॉसिबल इन डिटेल, मेक योर प्लान फॉर टुमारो. स्टार्ट एग्जीक्यूटिंग दैट प्लान. स्टार्ट पुटिंग टिक मार्क्स टू व्हाट you complete from point 1. You will get a lot of confidence. Okay, chalo. So I hope that day number 9 and this 8 sessions which we are going to do, iska first session was fruitful for you. You all have understood valuation, section 15, subsection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and subsection 4, read with rule number 27 to 35. Yes. So with same energy, same depth, we are going to do next few sessions till 1st December. And after that, I think you should be exam prepared. So whatever efforts you have to put from your end, please keep on putting them. I will also do it from my end. That's my promise. Thank you. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow at the decided time. Bye bye.